That is the third chapter of the third unit, that is the road not taken. So on the screen, you can see the warming up exercise of this poem. And this is more than a poem. And through this poem, the poet wants to give you a very important message. Because next year, you all will be studying in SSC or 10th standard. So this poem is included by the government. Just let you know that you really don't have enough time, and this is the time to think about your future career and decision making, and to study good for SSC exam. Next year, you all have to decide about your career. So it is the time of decision making about your future. So you have to choose your career option very wisely and carefully. And let me tell you, my friends, it comes in everyone's life. That is, in every student's life. This poem give you the message of journey of life, that the poet, what he decides when he is at the crossroads. Crossroads means the two roads which go in two different directions. Here, roads means, road is an example which poet has given for decisions. And in the warming up exercise, there are 10 points given. You can see on the screen, or 10 factors which you will have to consider in decision making of your career future. So I'm going to explain you about these factors one by one. So the question is, after your SSC exams or result, you may have to take a decision regarding the choice of career. So what factors will you consider? You have to choose from the block below and complete the web diagram. So here you can see the first option. Is the option easy or difficult? So you have to consider which option you are choosing or which decision you are making about your future. It is easy or difficult? And according to me, or let me tell you that I will tell you that no option is easy. And if you are a hard worker, then you can achieve a difficult thing also. So it is very necessary that to prepare your mind about the option you are choosing for your career. So next comes your capability. We should know our capability. Sometimes if we choose very hard option means maybe sometimes we choose wrong option also. Okay, by listening what others say or what your friends are doing. Sometimes you all students, you copy your friends or close friend. So here in this factor, you should think about your capability, because each and every person or each and every student have different capabilities, and you should choose the correct option according to your capability. So the next point comes here is, the next factor is very important, your likes and dislikes. Your likes and dislike is a very important factor here. Whichever option you are choosing or whichever decision you are making about your future, it is very necessary that you like to work it or not. You have to think that you have you are you have to, it is very necessary that you like to work it or not, work on it or not, because commonly we do those things much better which we like to do, right? So this factor is very important to consider your to consider and to make decision in the decision making. So the fourth factor here given is friends decision. Again, it is also very important factor and really very important, my dear friends, because most of the students, you copy your friends or your close friends. If my friend is choosing this option, then I will also choose this option. But it is not like that. Let me tell you, each and every child, it is, I am repeating this sentence again, that each and every child or each and every person has some unique features. We all have different likings. We all are of different capabilities. So you should not go with the flow. Means, or you should not copy others, especially your friends, while choosing your career option. So the fifth one comes here, parents' profession. Here again, I want to tell you the same thing. You should not think that if my father worked like it or my mom worked like it, like this, then I should also follow them. Yeah, definitely you have to follow the good principles, but it is not like that. You should not follow the same option, because as I told you, each and everyone have different talents, different skills and different capabilities. So the next option here comes is your skills and inborn talents. Here I would like to tell you that you should give time to your skills and inborn talents. Your skills are one of the major factors that play a very important role in choosing your career. Everyone has unique talents, as I told you, that can be used to build a career of your own choice. So you can plan a career, or you can make a decision that will match your personality. And the next here is the study the job profile carefully. It is very important to consider job profile. You should know your job responsibilities also, because how you have to work, or how you have to uh, do the job, or which kind of job it is related to, by using your skill and qualification or education status to complete your job duties. And the next one comes easy money. Easy money means what? Easy money means getting money without a special hardship or any special hardship or effort. But let me tell you, my friends, whichever option you are choosing should be honest option. I will repeat that you have to work hard on whichever option you choose. So the ninth factor here given is very important to prepare your mind. Possible difficulties, about possible difficulties. So here I would like to tell you that you must be strong enough to face difficulties, obstacles, problems which comes in your way and which comes in everyone's way. Okay. And you have to move further for your successful career. So you have to have a strong will to face whatever comes in your way, and you have to be very firm in your decision with your hard work. So here the last factor is your ultimate aim. You have to work hard honestly to achieve your ultimate aim. Your ultimate aim or your ultimate goal. And now is the time to think about your ultimate aim. And you should be of strong willpower. Again, here I will repeat this sentence to achieve your goal. So, ये जो web diagram है, this web diagram of decision making is your self assessment. It is like self assessment, and you have to fill up which factors you consider to choose your career in this web diagram and start working according to that. So it was about the warming up exercise. Now I will move to the poem and about poet. So this is a very famous and beautiful poem which is written by Robert Frost. He was an American poet. His work was initially published in England before it was published in the United States. He was honored with awards like American Academy of Arts and Letters, Gold Medal for Poetry, Pulitzer Prize for Poetry, and many more. And it is about the this poem is about the journey of life. As I told you, he was famous American poet, and equally his The Road Not Taken is famous, which gives main message to students that whatever decision we take in our life will impact your future life. So students, what is the road not taken? Okay, the road symbolizes our decision. The poet has taken the example of road for decision. The poet says that the path we don't choose or the decision which we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. He describes his feeling about that choice that he had left in the past. The path or the decision which we have chosen will decide our future. It decides our destination. So the important message poet wants to give is the choice we make, we should be very careful, because if we make a wrong choice, we regret. But we cannot go back on it. So we must be wise while making choices. Now moving to the poem. Here is the first stanza of the poem. The road not taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. So here I consider you all are noting down figure of speech, glossary. I go on explaining so that it will be easier for you whenever you study this poem. So here in this stanza, once the poet was walking in a forest. Walking in a forest, he have taken the example. Forest means life. And the poet give the example of forest and road. But actually, he is telling about life and decisions. So once the poet was walking in a forest, and then there was a diversion. Diverged or diversion means separate roads or two roads which went in different directions. So when he was there in the diversion or on the crossroads, he had to choose one out of them. The poet says that as he was one person, he could travel on one road only. He had to choose one out of these two roads or two decisions. Because after passing your SSC exam, there will be choices. So there you have to choose only one option. Here, yellow wood means a forest with leaves which are wearing out, and they have turned yellow in color in the season of autumn. What it shows? It shows a world which is full of people where people have been living for many years. As I told you, forest means life. He took the example of forest and he kept standing. Fourth line, and I looked down one as far as I could. He kept standing on the road and he looked very carefully as far as he could see it. Before taking that road, he wanted to know how it was. Was it suitable for him or not? Okay. And it was covered with trees and was hidden. The road which the roads in the forest, as commonly we see, the roads are hidden with leaves and trees. So he thinks about it that which decision to make. And it happens in our life also. When we have choices, but we have to choose only one out of them. I hope you all understand about this stanza. So now I will tell you which figure of speech is used in this stanza. And I want you all to note down in your notebooks. So here, a rhyme scheme in all four stanzas is A, B, A, B. And figure of speech used in this poem, it is an extended metaphor because here uh, forest and roads are the examples of life and choices. Because here are two roads diverging stand for the choices we have in our lives. So the metaphor, which is the metaphor? Two roads diverge in a yellow wood. Okay. So now I will move to the next stanza. then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. So the poet kept on looking at one path or one decision or one road for a long time to check if it is the right path for him or not. Because we also uh, think like this: if there are two choices, we have to think about it, and it is the decision making time. So he also stood there for a long time, and he was thinking that is it right decision for him or not. Then he decided and started walking on the other road, because he felt that both paths were equally good. So in first line, he took the other as just as fair. Means he felt that both paths or both roads were equally good. He says just as fair. So he felt that both roads were equally good and started walking on one of them. He adds that maybe he felt that the road was better for him. So he chooses it as it had grass on it. As it had grass on it means that it was not unused, because if the roads which are unused, you can see grass or grass on it, right? So it was looking like that. So here he want to say that not many people had walked on this road earlier. That's why this road was grassy. And wanted where means it was not walked over by many people. After he walked on the path or road for some distance, he realized that both the roads had been worn out in the same way. So here he wanted to tell that you should not go with the flow, as I explained you in the warming up exercise, as you should not follow your friends, what they will decide, or you should not copy anyone's decision. So here he said that he chosen that road which was unused, and he said that the both roads were similar and used. Even in our life we take any road or any option, but all of them have same benefits, same disadvantages, problems, challenges. As I told you in warming up exercise, you have to prepare your mind that whatever problems, whatever challenges are there, you have to be strong enough to face them. We think that we are choosing a better option, but you should know that problems, difficulties are common, but you have to be strong enough to face that problems. And whichever decision you have taken, you have to carry on working hard work on that option, because here poet says you that we cannot come back to our decision. So here in this stanza, figure of speech used is alliteration. I hope you all are noting down the figure of speech. Alliteration means the repetition of the sound in a line. Now all of you look or see the fourth line. Though as for that the passing there. So here the repetition of the sound of the letter T. Okay. Though, at, as for that the passing there. So the alliteration is the figure of speech here, which is used in the second stanza. So we'll move to the next stanza, third stanza. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So in this stanza, the poet says that both roads were similar, because whenever we are at the crossroads, or if we have uh, two options, then we think that these both are similar. So like that, poet also thought that these both are similar that morning. And he decided that day he would take one road and keep the other for another day. So what he say? Oh, I kept the first for another day. But again, he knew that he couldn't go back on the choice. Yet knowing how way leads on to way. So he know that he couldn't go back on the choice that he made. Similarly, in our life, once we choose the option, we must keep on moving ahead with that option. And we never get a chance to come back. As I told you, if you if you work hard, then you can achieve the difficult thing also. So here he took the other option. So uh, sorry, we never get a chance to come back and take other option that we had left earlier. Means after we can't come back and we can take the which decision we have left. We can take that. It is not like that. So here in this stanza, I will tell you the figure of speech which is used is inversion. Here the inversion is used in the line, the first line. And both that morning equally by in leaves. And here the correct order is, and both lay equally that morning in leaves. I hope you all are noting down in your notebooks so that it will be easier whenever you study the poem. So now I will move to the last stanza, fourth stanza. I shall be telling this with a sigh. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So he is giving very important message in this stanza that how his life got changed, or he got successful, he got success because of this decision, or whatever decision he took. He says that in future, he will take a deep breath. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Means he will take a deep breath and he say that once upon a time, means he will remember about his past, because what happened in his life and how was the situation when he was at the crossroads. So he says that in future he will take a deep breath and he says that once upon a time he had reached such a point in life that there were two decisions, or there were two options for him, and he traveled on that road which had been traveled on. He traveled on that road which had not been traveled on or used by lesser number of people. In the fourth line, you can see that I took the one less traveled by. Here, the poet is again, he is telling you the important message that don't go with the flow. Means you should not copy, or you should not listen, or you should not copy your friends, because most of the students, they copy their close friends. Okay, what their friends are choosing. Yeah, you have to see, but you have to know your capability, your talent. As I told you that each and every student or each and every person have some unique skills, and means engineer, doctor, or whichever way, but it depends on your skill. So here the poet is saying you not to go with the flow or not to copy. And because he also did not did like that, he also did not do like that. Which road he chosen? He took the road one less traveled by. And here he want to tell you that the road which he chose the less traveled by has made all the difference in his life. That decision made him successful. Okay, so here again I will repeat here that the government have included this in your syllabus to just to let you know that really this is the time to think about your career. And again, you should do good study for your SSC exam also. And you have to be relaxed and don't ever feel low that I did not tried much. So that you have to start working from now only. Okay, it is a perfect time for you to think about your future. And in front of you after SSC exam, there will be many options in front of you for choosing your career. But you have to remember that you have to choose only one of them, and you should be keep going. You should keep on going on that decision with your hard work. Okay. So here, I hope you all understood the poem, which is very beautiful poem by Robert Frost, which gives you the main message of your future life or decision making. So now today I want to give the assignment. You can see on the screen that you have to write the appreciation of the poem by using the following points. So points here I mentioned: the title, poet, a rhyme scheme, figure of speech, theme or central idea, and why I like or don't like the poem. So here, title. You all know the title, The Road Not Taken. And poet, Robert Frost. And rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme, I told you while teaching the poem, the rhyme scheme here used is A, B, A, B. And next comes figure of speech. Figure of speech he used in these poems are alliteration, inversion, metaphor. And here you can write one examples also, or you can write only one example also. Either write the example of alliteration or inversion or metaphor. Okay, so for alliteration, though, as, for, that, the, passing, there. So here and you have to write like this also. Here the repetition of the sound of the letter T. And here the next comes theme or central idea. So as you all understood the poem, I hope you all understood the poem. So what is the theme of this poem, or what is the central idea or the hidden meaning of this poem, that you have to write here? Like, it is about the journey of life. The poem Road Not Taken is about the journey of life and what the poet decides when he is at the crossroads. Means the poet explains his feelings when he is at the crossroads and what he decides. The poet tells us about a time that he came across two roads that diverged in a wood. He knew that he could not travel both. You have to write this in your own words. And he knew that he could not travel both, so he took the road which was not as well traveled as the other. So here the poet chooses the road as it was not used by many people. So here the poet want to give the message that we should not copy others or our friends when it is the time of decision making of our future career, and the road which he was selected or the option which he decided about his career future, which was not used by many people, made all the difference in his life. That also you have to mention here. And again you can explain like this also, that here the poet given the example of forest and roads. Actually forest here, actually the poet wants to tell about the journey of life. Forest means he has taken the example of forest for life and road for decisions or options. So you have to write this theme or central idea of the poem by in your own language, in your own words. So now here, why I like and don't like the poem. So here I can't say here I hope that nobody like that nobody write that they don't like the poem. Everyone will like this poem. Why? There is a reason behind it, because it makes me think. How you have to write? I like the poem because it makes me think of my actions or my actions when I am faced with the choices. Okay, you can write like this. How you will write? I like the poem because it makes me think about my actions or whatever decisions I have to take when I am faced with the choices. As I told you, after your SSC exam, there will be many options in front of you. So without getting any confusion, you have to choose one of them and you have to carry on that option, and you have to work hard for it. And again, sometimes uh, you have to write your favorite lines also in the assignment. So here in this poem, which line I liked is, I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This line I liked very much. So you have to write your favorite line according to you, or which line you liked. You have to write your favorite line. You have to choose and write your favorite line from this poem. So here, why I told you that I like this line, because in this line, the all hidden meaning is poet giving, or poet giving the message. I took the one less traveled by and all and that has made the difference. So this is the like this you have to write the appreciation of the poem. And as you note down the figure of speech, and you have to uh, read that, read the poem, and you have to write the appreciation of the poem. And here one more assignment I want to give you is, with this appreciation, I want you all have to write the summary of this poem in your own words, or what you liked in this poem, or which message you got from this poem. Is it important message or not? Obviously it is very important message, and how much important this message is, that also you have to write in your own words. First you have to write the summary by line by line or by stanza. It have total 4 stanzas, so you have to write the summary in your own words in simple language, and then you have to write about this poem also, that how important this message, what how important this poem is, or the important message which poem gives to students. So I hope you all understood. So now thank you very much